So, right now I am testing out my audio and seeing if it sounds different than the internal microphone, or if it's just about the same setup. I'm gonna try moving my lav mic over here, so that way it sounds a little clearer. There's nothing wrong with the internal mic on the Moto G5 Stylus. It's just, I want my audio to sound like actual podcast audio. So right now, what I'm doing in this video is just doing an audio test to make sure that the external mics work just as much as the internal mics. And each and every individual mic should have its unique, profound sound. You know what I mean? It shouldn't sound like your internal mic. Your internal mic should sound like a standalone mic, but your external mic, whether it's a wireless lav or wired lav, should sound, phenomenal. So that's what I'm doing an audio test on, ladies and gentlemen, in this video. And also to figure out, if I should try a different concept when it comes to lighting as well. Right now, I'm just playing around with a lot of different features, for this video: lighting, sound, location, and everything like that. It's nice outside, don't get me wrong, but still on a little bit of the chilly side. I'm expecting for it to warm up in the 70s later this week, to really get outside and bring you guys some vlogging content, where if it gets windy out there, I'm not worried about, I gotta rush back to the house, I gotta end the video, rush back to the house and go get a jacket and finish the video and whatnot. But I want to be able to wear something like this, a t-shirt, plaid, little overshirt, and that way I could be out there with all the confidence to really be comfortable and bring you guys some professional, content and everything like that. But yeah, right now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just playing around with a lot of features. Let me know in the comment section below, should I go with this in particular setup, what I mean, as far as lighting, or should I try something to brighten the video? Like, oh, I'm just knock my lighting over. Should I make it like this? Should I try it a little darker? Add a little darker tone to it. And as you can tell, I do have my hustle light plugged in. I just want it to be a part, actually, of the video. But yeah, it's something that I'm really tinkering with, because I want my videos not to sound like I'm recording from my phone, but to sound like that I'm actually recording from my external microphone, which is my lav mic or my wireless Movo lav mic. And also, it should be enhanced, the sound, because I have my Comica VM10 also plugged into the 3.5 millimeter jack. So that way, all this, outside noise should really be, blocked out. But right now, I'm like, this is the part of being a content creator that, a lot of content creators don't tell you. You will face hardships like these. And what's crazy is, in my previous videos, I would go out to my car and record constantly, because I have 4 kids and, the house can sometimes get hectic. So to bring you guys the best audio quality, I would go to a quiet environment. And in the winter, the only quiet, warm environment you can go outside of your house is, well, your car. So as it got warmer, I started to go outside and do a lot of vlogs and everything like that. And not only did it, calm my anxiety, it really helped with, content creation. And what I like about this mic, this Movo wireless, lav mic, it's, short, sweet, and to the point, and also very lightweight and very compact. If I'm going outside like this, people would think it's part of my necklace or something like that, or just part of my shirt. They wouldn't think nothing of it, especially if I put it a little on that side. You know what I mean? And, like, for example, I'm going to pull this. I'm not going to stretch my shirt, but if I pull it a little bit on that side, people won't think nothing about it. They'll just think that it's any other Bluetooth device. And that way, people are like, oh, you're weird, you're talking to yourself, this and the third. I mean, people will still look at you as strange, because as a content creator, you're constantly you're constantly, you know, speaking through your cell phone or your laptop or through a lens, you know, and the outside world, they can't see who you're addressing, your subscribers, your viewers, and things like that. You know, they can't see that. They just see you from an outside perspective, you know, working on something or talking to someone in a phone. You know, say for example, if I was to go to Walmart tomorrow and shoot this video outside, people would be looking at me like I'm crazy because, you know, I'm talking to my phone. But anyway, this is just to test out the audio, test out the lighting, and seeing what works best as an aesthetically pleasing video. I'm just now learning about lighting. I used to have the light facing me while I was facing in this direction, and I used to always have to squint because, you know, you guys noticed I put up a video a few days ago and I was like almost squinting because the light was literally in my eyes, and you could see it reflecting in the lens of my glasses. And in that video you can see the light in the glasses as well. I would recommend turning the light away from you, adding a little shadow effect. You know what I mean? This is a dark lit room, and if I cut this light off right here, see, I look absolutely dark. It's too much darkness. The only light you see is my neon light. So that's why it's good to have lighting. You don't have to have nothing like, you know, all extraordinary. You just have to have, you know, lighting, you know, base lighting. You can have a standalone lamp, and you could put like a box, like a shoe box over it, cut out a hole, put around the lamp, and have the light, you know, if you have one of those bendable lights or, you know, chandelier like standalone lamps, you know, you could put a box over the, you know, cap, and that way it serves as a studio light, and you can, you know, do what I'm doing right now, shining the light away. You don't have to have studio lighting, you know what I mean, if you can't afford it, if it's out of your budget. You got to make do with what you have. Sometimes if you really don't have the budget to even buy a standalone lamp and you just moved into your new place, open the curtains, open the windows, and, you know, get some fresh light, and, you know, block one window with shade, like the side that's coming like on the left side. You know, you want to close that curtain and open the curtain that's on your right side, so you have a little bit of shade and a little bit of light, you know what I mean? So that makes it aesthetically pleasing to your viewers, because that's going to matter, you know, that's going to factor in some ways. It's going to matter most definitely later down the road when you're doing this content creation thing for a while. You know, your videos have to advance as you do. You know, the more you learn, the more you're supposed to apply to your videos as you learn. There's things I've learned about photography and cinema photography as well. Things that I wish I knew when I was like 23 years old. I'm just now learning because, you know, I watch a lot of videos based on cinema photography, you know, photography, you know, and things of that matter, you know. And I used to have an expensive camera back when I lived in Philadelphia, but I didn't know what to do with it, so I sold it. You know what I mean? It was a $600 Canon camera, and I sold it. And it was a DSLR like the one I really need, because mine is a mirrorless Rebel T100 EOS, and that's good for just shooting pictures and stuff like that, which I'll take it out later this week, you know, and to shoot some, you know, scenery as well, and I'll start putting it in a lot of videos that I edit, you know, to show you guys what I'm doing with my Rebel T100, and I'm not just letting it sit to the wayside, you know. So the more you learn, the more you apply to your videos to help you grow. You know what I mean? I am a poet and a podcaster and a YouTuber. I do a lot of poetry, you know what I mean, on my channel, but I would like to branch off, you know, because I don't want to pigeonhole my channel to just one thing. So what I like to do is branch off and do many different things. I want to focus on poetry, you know, photography, life and relationship advice and stuff like that. And and I'm going to work on aesthetics when it comes to videos as well, as I'm learning, so I can teach you guys, you know, so you guys can be some excellent content creators as well. The more, like I said, the more I learn, the more I'm going to pass on to you guys to help you guys grow. And even if you don't do YouTube, you do Twitch, whether you do live streaming, whether you are a regular streamer who plays video games, whether you're a music producer, you know what I mean? As much as I learn, I want to pass that same wisdom on to you guys. You know, so it really helps you to grow. It really helps you to go to that next level. But right now, like I said, I'm just tweaking with this audio because I want to make sure that it's working as it is intended, ladies and gentlemen. Another thing is, I want to start doing more vlogs, most definitely. I know the area I live in is not that busy, you know, so like, say for example, if I go to a mall or something like that, I'm going to vlog that experience and, you know, show some, you know, footage as I go around the mall and stuff like that, and shoot some videos, or maybe shoot, you know, some scenery with my, you know, Canon camera and everything like that. So this is just, like I said, a quick update. This is just a test video, and I want to see how everything is working equipment wise, and like I want to make sure my setup is how I like it. This will always be my podcast mic. I won't use the Zoom mic. I mean, I can use it for my phone if I, you know, have a stand for something for it to sit on. So hang tight, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to try to see how this feature works. But then again, hold on. I just realized. I'll probably make another video. Never mind, ladies and gentlemen. I'll probably make another video with me using the Zoom 2 podcast mic kit and everything like that. And I probably won't use the wind muff. I'll probably just use a pop filter over it and try to record like that. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just learning a few tips that I've learned. You know, the more you study, your gift, your passion, the more, you know, better, like the better you'll be at, you know, performing things like this. You know, there's an art, there's a skill to mastering a YouTube video. Everybody think it's just point and click. I mean, you can make it that basic, you can make it that simple, but you know, if you really want to get better at it, if you really want to be exclusively great at it, then you have to study, you know, the other videos out there. You know, you have to watch videos about, you know, cinematography. If you don't know anything about cinematography, you know, you have to study, you know, how to, you know, better your lighting in your videos. If you want to have professional looking videos like this, then you have to start watching other videos besides your own and say, hey, you know, I don't know everything, so I'm gonna watch this cat and see what he or she is talking about and see how I can apply that to my own content and make it a lot better. You know, there might be, you know, a few videos based on sound, and you know, you might not have, you know, the proper sound setup or sound equipment that you need for your videos, and they could be telling you, hey, get this equipment. If you have this device, laptop or tablet or whatever, get this, and makes your, you know, audio sounds exceptional. You know what I mean? One major channel, well, two major channels I like to shout out is vidIQ and Think Media. You know what I mean? Because they help me a lot majorly, and that's because of the fact that, you know, the more I study their videos, you know, when the camera equipment, lighting, you know, shotgun mics, you know, lavalier mics, wireless lav mics, you know, the best cell phones, the best lighting to use, the best areas to record, you know, how to properly structure your YouTube videos, you know. So they speak about all those great tips and more, how to become a better YouTuber, how to be a better streamer. And they like to help you, you know what I mean? Even when it comes to vlogs, you know, they teach you how to do vlogs. And that's why I study those channels, you know, on a daily basis, you know. So another channel that taught me about photography and cinematography, I want to shout out this cat. He's a really great YouTuber, and I love his content. It's YC Imaging. I don't know if I butchered that, you know what I mean? But his, like, the YouTube channel, I think, is called YC Imaging, and you know, he's a great YouTuber, and he'll teach you everything you need to know about cinematography, cameras, angles, lighting, how to shoot a proper video on the go, even, you know what I mean? So make sure you subscribe to his channel, most definitely. And you know, he'll teach you some tips, you know, things that I don't even know. You know, he can teach you guys, you know, to get better. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you for rocking with me, for, you know, tuning in with me. Like I said, this was supposed to have been just a test video to see how everything looked and sounded aesthetically, and to make sure it was up to par for you guys. But anyway, I love you guys. I hope you all have a beautiful and blessed day. God bless y'all, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.